there, this is Ron Taylor with Tailored Woodworking. Welcome to the channel. So you can add me to the list of woodworkers that have decided to jump on the bandwagon and make a project out of pallets. So I'm going to at least attempt, I think I'm going to be pretty successful, I hope, out of making a simple outdoor flower box out of these two pallets, and can't wait to see how they're going to come out.
I took my inspiration for this pallet planter box from the cedar builds that multiple people do online for these planter boxes. And you see here that I'm using my skill saw to break down this first pallet, and you do need some skill in using a skill saw, which I do not have. So in the second pallet, I decided to switch over to my jigsaw, which I had a little bit better result and less kickback. I've finished breaking down the pallets, and it has left me with a few stacks of wood that I'm going to run through my joiner, and I thought was going to run through my planer, but it ended up destroying my planer, which was not good. So running this pallet wood through my 22-year-old planer was the final straw, and it finally gave out in a very dramatic fashion and forced me to buy a new planer. And here is the planter box all assembled and looking to get some finish on it.
So I'm getting ready to stain my pallet planter, which has been kind of a challenging project, but kind of going out on a limb. I have this poly stain, which is a mahogany. I don't want mahogany, I don't want brown, I want black. I have some resin dye. I'm going to try to mix the two. Don't know whether it's going to work or not, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. This has been a challenging project, and I don't know, either it's going to work, it's not, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But we're going to give it a mix. It says easy water cleanup, so maybe it'll be all right. We'll see.
So adding the dye to the gel stain was an epic fail.
Woodworking. Welcome. This is the completed planter box from the pallet build. It was a very interesting build. Started it, I would say, about 6 months ago, and it took some off and on building to actually complete it. I was all gung-ho. I was in it. I was breaking down the pallets. As you can see previously, I was using my joiner to flatten one side of the board, and then I started planing, and it was solid red and white oak, and my planer was 22 years old, and it finally gave out in a very dramatic fashion as I was planing some of these boards, and then decided to just run the other side on my joiner and try to move on from there and cut the pieces, and it just kind of snowballed from there. I thought if every piece was not exactly the same width, it would kind of give it that kind of handmade kind of look, I guess. It is made from a pallet. In the end, I'm very happy with it, how it came out. It was just the journey to get there was really rough. So next week I'm going to give it to the person at work.
All right. So about how long have we been working together?
4 years.
4 years. 4 years. All right, great. And you just recently bought a house?
Yes.
Recently. Great.
Yes.
So I love to give housewarming gifts.
Okay.
And 99.9% of the time, it's a board.
Okay.
And since I already have a build going on with Chris,
Yep.
a chaos or a mosaic board, that kind of took that off the table. So I kind of had to come up with something else, which it kind of worked out that 6 months ago I wanted to do a pallet build, and depending on what social media you troll on, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, you'll find somebody that's making something and repurposing pallets into something else. So I said, you know what, new homeowner, I decided to give this to Chris as a
Okay.
housewarming gift, and hopefully you like it.
Definitely had no idea what was coming, so
No
I'm
idea.
stoked to see what's under there.
All right, so
Whoa!
made completely out of 2 pallets. I got them here at my place of employment, so it just seemed fitting that I bring it back and give it away to somebody at work. So hopefully you have better success with growing things, because I'm really lucky that woodworking is with dead trees, or I'd be out of luck. But enjoy it, and grow something green.
That is beautiful. Thank you, Chef. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
Hey,
Really, that
no
is
problem,
awesome.
no problem at all.
That is awesome. I can't believe it. How gorgeous it is. That is, and that's big.
Yeah. So
You
it's
definitely put it out.
yeah. So you put it outside, put whatever you want inside of it. You could do an herb garden. You could do seasonal flowers, whatever. Whatever. Something that comes back every single year, and then
Yeah.
you can just forget it.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Deck, porch, balcony,
Yep.
whatever you want to do. It's all yours. And if something looks nice and is not dead, take some pictures of it.
Of course.
Send them to me, and we could just continue the story.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy it.
Wonderful.
All
Thank
right,
you so
man.
much.
You got it.